gratitude was as empty as my wallet. Leave it to a genuine piece of trash to use me and throw me away for his benefit.
Alright, well, hello and welcome back, everybody. I know it's been a few weeks now since I've actually uploaded my last YouTube video, but quite a bit has gone on, just to say the least. Like always, we've been to the gym quite a bit of time. We've been to the gym a handful of times, I'll say. We're going to see if we could do this in one take. I don't really want to redo it anymore, make it more authentic. We continue to go to the gym, continue to get our gains in, find whatever motivation allows us to. And though we have hurdles, we will overcome them. One of the hurdles that we did overcome is we got our machinery back up and running. Our excavator is back up. We got it charged up. Battery hasn't been ran since the winter time. These machines don't run too well in the winter. Is that air filter shaking? Is that normal? I'm not gonna take any videos. Try grabbing like a selfie stick too. But yeah, we got the machine up and running. I can now work on this little garden. I'm gonna make this garden into like a little YouTube project. I think that'd be fun, right? I think that'd be pretty. So going over there now. It's a beautiful damn day. It's such a beautiful day. So right now, at least I'll be able to show the machine, my little machine. And as I was saying in the last clip, my machinery, which I would like to see if I could have used on this garden, but with the ground being as soft as it is, it was so much easier to put that hole in the dirt. Pun intended, of course. But at the same time, honestly, gardening as well with tree removals, carpentry, plumbing, quite a bit of things that I know how to do and enjoy doing, to be honest with you. Gardening is definitely one of the ones that I enjoy the most. The ability to raise plants from a little tiny seed, a little insignificant seed, and bring it to the point where I can eat its children is crazy. But we're gonna act like that was okay to say. To be honest, now that I think about it, I would say that this is a workout all on its own, right? Like the muscle groups that are being targeted at this point, like the shoulders. I know when I was doing this, my shoulders were killing me, which is why you keep seeing me continuously changing hands. For those who don't know anything about gardening, I'm tilling the soil. This is when you flip the top layer of soil so that the plants that are there will die. Their roots are disturbed. They were flipped. The ones that don't die, of course, it is native grasses. They will spring back, but it also softens up the soil, allowing us to plant easier in there. Yes, you have tillers, you have equipment that can do this, but this is honestly the old-fashioned way. This is how it was done back in the day. I like to walk on top of when you can feel your feet like slightly sink into the ground. Depending on the crops, especially if you know what you're doing, it's so much easier to know just the depth of what can grow and what can't grow and the depth of soil that you have. For us, we normally have mint. Mint is a crop that you just can't really kill. It comes back year round. Most of the garden is actually filled with mint, though it's not sprung up now. It will be it will be there definitely later in the springtime. Like just me taking a break every now and then. Farm work is a crazy exercise. At the same time, I'm also, because I'm eyeballing it, I'm trying to make sure these rows are straight. I'm trying to make sure it's evenly tilled. Some parts of the ground do have clay in it as well. It looks like I'm getting to the end of this little video, so... But as you can see, this is kind of what it would look like after it's tilled up. I know you can still see grasses and stuff in there right now. Over the next few days, they will die, and those grasses and those rows will look so much better, so much more defined. So now, without further ado, like I always say, get in the gym. Even when I was working on the garden, just because I had the energy, I chose to go to the gym. I know that may be a little excessive for some people, but for me, I just didn't feel like I was that tired afterwards, I could say. That'd be the easiest way to put it. like I said at the very beginning of this, it's been some weeks since I've actually posted, so there is quite a bit of gym content that I've posted with. Started to also go to the gym and train with somebody, so seeing if I can get them into calisthenics as well. Learning which flexes show my muscle the most is still something that I'm working on too. By all means, if anybody has good recommendations, please drop them in the comment section below. Like, I would love to learn. Like the back muscles here, I would love for y'all to see my back abs, my babs. Yeah, my babs are strong as shit. Like if I have another video where I turn around, gosh. Okay, so I'm still learning transitions and how to like fill in the space between the times where I actually want to say something. Oh, y'all see the new little necklace I got? I got that from my grandmother. There you go. See, finding things to talk about. That's the main point about vlogs, isn't it? But just showing some more transitional videos. Driving to and from, and finally we are back at work. Oh my gosh, it's been so long. Now that it is warmed up, we are back up and running. Working with some older people who've taught me what to do, it helps so much. Like, to be honest with you, I don't even know what I was saying here. I feel like my audio is what matters the most. I was most likely just talking about how I feel, but with these type of videos, it's mostly just attaching this bucket truck to the wood chipper so that we can pull it out of there, manipulate where it is so that it's easier for us to chip up these trees. Like I said in my previous videos, I myself own a tree company, and I also work for other tree companies when I have time to spare or when my time isn't being used up as much by my own company. The things that I learned from at least the person I'm working with here is wonderful. Like, you gotta drive a little fast. When you have I think I'm rocking a F450 at the moment right here, pulling a chipper. So the weight in this mud, it rained a couple days before, it could tear up the ground. So by going fast, it doesn't tear it up as much, and you don't really have the means of getting stuck. And that's that's always important when doing these type of jobs. Efficiency. Making sure that you do it right. I'm covering my hair because I'm trying to get more into these skincare things, even though I get very dirty when doing these types of jobs. Wood chips, dirt, everything is in the air and is coming for my face, for my eyes, and for me, period. Though I could still say one of the best parts about the job I work is that I get to see all parts of Georgia. Um, and I get to make areas of Georgia look even more beautiful than they already were by opening it up, allowing people to view more of what their surroundings, and just opening up space so that there can be more that can happen. For here, there's going to be a walkway on these wood chips where I am, and and you get to see a little video of the type of things I do for work. This is a mulch head attachment, which is pretty much a giant, let's say, it's pretty much a giant lawnmower. Hydraulic fluid runs these machines, as well as, of course, energy and stuff. But hydraulic fluid, and these are the hydraulic hoses that run these machines. They get very hot, which is why you see me put on my safety gloves. Of course, safety first. Gloves are all we need. I don't care. Sometimes it could be okay. And this is one of the things that you see that man who's walking into the machine. He's an older man that I work with. Yeah, you got that right. It's easier to pull out than it is to put it in, isn't it? Like, blue collar jokes, they just hit different. Like, of course it's easier to pull out. Like, it's always gonna be hard to stick it in, yo. The boys who get it, and the girls who don't. Simple as that, alright? But I'm not just a hand. I do understand how to run this machinery myself, and learning from the person that I'm working with, I get to use the machines in ways that I would not be able to use my own machines. And that's one of the best parts about jobs. I'm learning continuously. And that's all I would say I would ever want from a job like that, to learn continuously and to be able to use the knowledge that I've gathered in my own work so that I can further myself and so that I can grow myself. I have big dreams. Though I'm working here, though I do a lot of construction, I would love to build World Breaker up. It's something that I would love to talk about on stream with everybody and make YouTube videos on. But my confidence isn't really the same compared to me posting a picture of the workout that I had the night before. That being said, it does not mean that I do not want to talk about it. I want to, but here, this is important. I hope I caught that with the beat. Now that I'm actually recording it, I get to actually see that I, yes, indeed, caught it with the beat. That is very important. I'm getting so much better at this. But as always, y'all have a great one. I appreciate y'all for staying for my video. And stay tuned for the next one.
If I like a moment, I mean me, personally, I don't like to have the distraction of the camera. I just want to stay